Greetings, fellow developers. Today, we are going to talk about something that changes the rules of the game. You are likely used to using Claude or ChatGPT in a browser. You write a prompt, get an answer, copy the code, and paste it into your IDE. That is convenient, but it is manual labor. It is a tool, not a colleague. Today, I will show you how to create a truly autonomous AI engineer. We are going to build a system where your assistant lives on your own server and has access to your file system, terminal, and even your WhatsApp. Imagine this: you are commuting on the subway, you type into your messenger, optimize the function in this specific file, and your server independently performs the refactoring, runs the tests, and commits the changes to GitHub. This is agentic engineering. It is not just a chatbot, it is your autonomous DevOps colleague working 24/7. Why are we not doing this on a home PC? Because we need uptime and a stable IP. We buy a VPS. This is a reliable home for our bot. I recommend a plan with 4 GB of RAM. That is enough for Claude and for handling code tasks. The connection is standard via SSH. But we don't cut corners here. We create a separate user called Claude. Why? Because working as root is a bad habit that leads to trouble. Then, we set up the foundation, tmux for process persistence, node.js, and bun for plugin support. Be careful, node.js is the heart of modern JS tools. Without it, your plugins simply won't take off. Now it is time to install the heart of the system, Claude Code. We use the official native installer. It is important to understand the financial side here. Anthropic has a great feature: $5 of test credits for new API accounts. That is enough to run the bot for a few days and understand if this is for you. We run the Claude Doctor command. This is your best friend. It will scan your system and tell you, hey, everything is fine, or you are missing this library. If you see a green light, we are ready to move on. It all starts with the basics. We provision a reliable VPS, update the system, and create a dedicated Claude user. This is the gold standard for security. We avoid running as root to ensure a properly isolated environment. Next, we prepare the hardware for our AI brain by installing node.js, bun, and the official Claude Code client. This is the essential foundation. Without it, modern plugins simply won't launch. Once the infrastructure is ready, we proceed to set up Claude itself. We use an API key, allowing us to leverage the free credits provided by Anthropic without needing an immediate paid subscription. But installation is only half the battle. You have to program its instincts. We configure settings.json, selecting the Haiku model for speed and cost efficiency, and most importantly, we define strict allow and deny lists for commands. This is your safeguard. The bot won't accidentally delete a database, even if you ask it to in the heat of the moment. Next, we add the interface. We link the WhatsApp plugin via a pairing process, effectively turning your messenger into a command center. By activating an allow list, we ensure the bot ignores everyone except you, transforming your chat into a secure, personal terminal. The final touch is eternal life. We wrap the process in tmux. This is a critical moment for any SRE. We launch the bot in an isolated session that keeps running even after we disconnect from the server. Now, you have a true AI engineer in your pocket. If you notice a process looping, you simply use pkill. If you lose connection, you turn to Claude Doctor. You aren't just a user, you are the architect of your own autonomous system that writes code, manages files, and boosts your productivity 24 hours a day. Now for the most interesting part, the interface. We are using the WhatsApp plugin. Most people are afraid of complex setups, but here everything is transparent. We perform a pairing, we connect your phone number to the server. The most important point is security. We enable the allow list. This means your bot becomes invisible to everyone except your phone number. No spammer or random user will be able to spend your tokens. Your WhatsApp becomes your personal command console. And now, that secret sauce that separates an amateur from an SRE engineer. We open the settings.json file. First, we change the model to Haiku. This is not a downgrade, it is an optimization. It is fast, cheap, and perfect for admin tasks. Second, we disable stop hooks. Standard settings will spam you with Claude has finished its task after every message. We clean that up. And most importantly, Claude ignore. You don't want the bot wasting money reading node_modules or heavy logs, right? We tell it, only read the code, and this saves you up to 90% of your budget. How do you ensure the bot doesn't die when you close the terminal? Tmux is the standard. You launch a session, detach from it, and the bot keeps living. Even if the internet goes down, the server keeps working. Finally, a piece of advice from an SRE. If something goes wrong, don't panic. Use pkill if the bot freezes, or Claude Doctor if you lose connection. Moreover, you can ask Claude itself to fix its own logs. This is real, agentic engineering. Now that you have such a tool, you can attach anything to it, from managing repositories on GitHub to checking your calendar. Subscribe to the channel, the full text guide is there, and let's make engineering autonomous together. Good luck! Ultimately, what we have built here is more than just a bot, it's technological sovereignty. In an era where we are constantly tethered to cloud-based black boxes and restricted browser interfaces, setting up your own autonomous AI engineer on a VPS changes everything. You aren't just using a tool, you are the architect of your own ecosystem. By hosting your AI agent on a private server, you gain complete control over your code, your data, and your process. You are no longer limited by the constraints of an office workstation or a desk setup. The true power of this agentic approach lies in the freedom of mobility. When you can manage infrastructure, debug production issues, or draft features directly from your phone while waiting for coffee or commuting, you move from being a monitor-bound developer to an agile engineering force. You become capable of steering your projects in real time, 24/7, with nothing more than your smartphone. This is the next evolution of DevOps. It's not about working harder or spending more time at the terminal, it's about empowering your AI colleague to work alongside you, wherever you are. By mastering the setup of VPS, custom channels, and secure automation, you are future-proofing your workflow. You are building a system that doesn't just respond to commands, but proactively manages your technical world, giving you the one thing that matters most, autonomous efficiency. The terminal is no longer on your desk, it's in your pocket. Welcome to the era of the autonomous engineer.